Welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to talk about English vowel sounds using phonetic symbols. You hear about this phonetics all the time, all around us, but it's called phonetic. The accent that you learned in the last lesson, you have to apply that from now on every word that you use. Phonetics. Say with me. Phonetics. Phonetics. What's all this phonetics? We'll learn about that. Okay? Phonetics is a small unit of sound. Small unit of sound like k, k, g. These are phonetics in our language. In English, there are many phonetics too. Phonetic symbols are used to represent each of these sounds. We'll learn about that. Anyway, let's go over this part. English vowel sounds. Why are we teaching vowels? These are the most important sounds. What is a vowel sound? What is a vowel sound? You know that there are letters A, E, I, O, U, 5 vowel letters in English, and W and Y. Sometimes they sound like vowel sounds. So we call them semi-vowels, W and Y. So let's say A, E, I, O, U, 5 vowel letters, and W and Y, 2 semi-vowel letters. So at the most 7. But in English, there are many vowel sounds. There are 12 pure vowel sounds, 8 diphthongs, and 5 triphthongs. And maybe if you go outside United Kingdom, maybe a few more sounds that vary. But these are roughly the standard sounds. So 5 letters and 12 vowel sounds. How do you make them? So one vowel letter can take many sounds, okay? One vowel letter. For example, A can take 5 or 6 different sounds. A is in 8, I ate. It's the A sound, okay? This is my arm. The sound of A changed to R. So what does that mean? That means one vowel letter can take many vowel sounds. So remember, there are many vowel sounds in English. At least 12 pure vowel sounds like our A, E, U, O, that sort of sound. Okay? In English, there are 12 pure ones. Then combination, one vowel changes to another. That's called diphthongs. We have all those. We'll learn all of that now. All right? So just remember, English is not a phonetic language. One letter does not have one sound. That makes it very difficult. I wish you and your generation will change English into a phonetic language. It will be much easier for people to learn. All right. So because one letter can take different sounds, we will use a separate list of symbols called International Phonetic Alphabet, IPA. These are separate symbols. Each symbol has one sound. So see how difficult it is. To learn which sound to pronounce, you have to learn now a separate set of symbols. Unfortunately, that's how it is now. As I said, maybe your generation will use 44 or 45 symbols in English language. It will become phonetic. It will be much easier. That's just a suggestion. And some people call it wishful thinking, but things are changing. Your generation can change the entire English language. It's possible. Like Americans changed English to American English, which is more popular nowadays. Most of the media uses American English, right? So what is vowel? What is vowel? Now listen very carefully. I'll give you a simple example. Vowels are sounds that are not blocked by your lip or tongue or throat. Nothing is blocking. If I say k, throat is blocked. P, my lips blocked. Okay? A, E, U, O. All that is coming clear from the throat. Those are vowels. There's not this test of vowel. You can continue these sounds. A, E, U, O. These these things you can continue vowels, okay, because they are coming from here and all clear. Whereas consonants you cannot continue. P, p. You have to stop, right? P, b, b, k, k. You have to stop. That's the main difference. There is a third one test too. Some wonderful lady found this one. Vowel you can sing at different pitch. See, how is it? You can sing. Consonant you cannot. K, k. You get stuck. All right, that's simple test of vowel and consonants. Now, as I said, you need 12 vowel sounds, another 12 pure vowels, 8 diphthongs, and 5 triphthongs. Let's go over some of them now, so you get the concepts right and the sounds right, okay? So, for them, we are going to use this International Phonetic Alphabet, phonetic, not phonetic, phonetic alphabet, and American Phonetic Alphabet, okay? So, sorry if it all sounds very confusing. Later on, it will become simpler. And this is the simplest way to teach. This is the symbol. Inverted E is the symbol for the sound Very gentle, comes from the throat. It's a neutral, unstressed sound. It's not stressed like It's not. That's a different sound. As in a book. Please give me a book. A book. About. Okay? So here the sound you don't say about. Okay? You have to say about. So that simple sound is represented by this phonetic symbol. It's good to know these symbols, then you can read the dictionary and the correct pronunciation very easily. So go over it very quickly. This is the sound of long Americans use this sound as in bird, girl, okay? This is the symbol, International Phonetic Alphabet, for the sound A. See, can take any of these sounds. The letter A can take any of these sounds, okay? It can take any of these sounds. So, let's go over this. A, that's the sound of A. This one is this is long and this one, A. This one, open sound, as in car. This one, as in cat or bad, sound. Americans use the second symbol, okay? Americans, quite often, many American dictionaries do not use IPA. Instead, they have a different symbol. So I'm sorry, it just sounds very confusing. English does become confusing once in a while, so they use IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, or American Phonetic Alphabet. Now, if you look up a dictionary, look for the simplest word. The first word is A, right? And you'll find pronunciation hints are given. Usually they are given using phonetic symbols, these symbols. So how would you pronounce that? These are the hints. Suppose you looked up a dictionary, look for the word, the first word, A, but how would you pronounce? These are the pronunciation hints. How do you pronounce that? Look, I said this symbol means so this should be pronounced as Then there is another sound, another pronunciation. The second pronunciation is long A. This one, like in say, okay? So it tells you how to pronounce this word. So it can have two pronunciations, and A, okay? And A. This is the most common sound. You have to learn that, So where do you use phonetic symbols? To explain the sound of a word, because you cannot go letter by letter. English sounds do not always match the letter, okay? A can have 5 different sounds. I just showed you. A can have sound like about as in here it's kind of sound, here it changes to a sound, here a sound, here a sound, a, long a, say. So many sounds just for one letter, A, okay? All right, let's see what kind of sounds the letter E can take. It can take the sound E, as in bed, short E sound, all right? It can take the sound E, long E sound. See this phonetic symbol here. A phonetic symbol short I like symbol is the phonetic symbol. It's not letter. It's the symbol taken from International Phonetic Alphabet. It looks like small I, lowercase I. It's actually a phonetic symbol for E sound, long E, all right? So anytime you see a phonetic symbol like this after some word, that means E sound, as in C, long E. You have to learn the vowel sounds correctly. You cannot mix them up. This capital I looking symbol is sound of short I, I, I. This one is long E, and this one short I, as in sit, sit. Okay, do not say seat. That becomes S-E-A-T. That's long E. You have to say very short sit. See, sit. And the symbol for that short E sound is capital I looking symbol. And this one is small I looking symbol is actually long E sound. So see, it's confusing. They should have done it the other way, but I cannot change it now. Okay, this is what has been accepted by International Phonetic Commission. All right, how about this one? What is that? O takes this sound. O, repeat after me. O. How do you say old? It's not old. Old, cold. English O is made of and O, two sounds, and O, O. In British English, it's O. Oh no, this is how they speak. Sounds funny, but this is how it is, okay? You don't have to copy exactly, but remember, it's longer, O. American starts with O and longer, O, O, not O, all right? So, O, go, no, old. Do you understand? O normally takes O sound. It can also take a sound. Each of these vowels can interchange some of the sounds. Okay? I'll give you an example. B-U-S-Y. How do you pronounce that? Busy, not boozy. So U takes the sound of I. Okay? It happens. Surface. A takes the sound of A. Surface. Right? Preface of a book. It's written as preface or it's pronounced as preface. A, F-A-C, there changes to A sound. So these vowel letters can interchange their sounds. So you have to listen to the word correctly pronounced from authentic source by somebody who speaks English very well and repeat. Otherwise, you cannot speak English. It's that simple, okay? So listen to BBC, listen to CNN, try to repeat their sound. It's going to be very easy. Learn it first time right. Whenever you have confusion, look up the online dictionary, Oxford Learner's Dictionary or Merriam-Webster's. They have sound button. You click it, you hear it. Or dictionary.com, you can try that too. Okay, let's continue. How did I say continue? I did not say continue or continue. I said continue because T has the accent. All right, what symbol do Americans use? Americans use this one. And they call it old, old, old. British, old, old. More O. This one is the sound, aw sound, aw. In American English, is rare. In British, no, you hear that too. You hear that in American English also, but that's the symbol. Americans use this one, as in saw, law, aw. Surprisingly, in British English, it takes the sound of more like O, like I saw, okay? You can say something between saw, which is more open, and saw, so it will sound international. Both will understand. So there are minor differences between British pronunciation and American. For example, if I say in American English, call, it's more open. Call. British, call him, please call him. Okay, hall, this is a hallway. Aw sound. Americans make it more open. Hall, call, okay? More open. But it's about the same. Just choose one or something in between. All right, let's continue. Saw, law, aw sound. How about this one? This is a special symbol for very short sound. Hot, pot, not. okay? That's British. This sound is almost missing in American English. They almost always change it to more open ah, ah. They say hot, that's hot. It's hot today, ah, okay? Not. Now that's not true, not. Americans, the British call it all, not, hot, caught, lot, okay? So it sounds funny, but that's how it is, okay? It's their language. Let's learn their way and speak better than them. We can do it. We can do it. All right. Now, let's go over to the next one. U takes the sound, very often U takes the sound, which is represented by these two phonetic symbols, Y and U. Unit, unit. Surprisingly, it's not a vowel because it starts with Y sound. So you say a university. It should be. It's the name of the letter U, but because it starts with Y sound, many people, most experts say, well, it's not really a vowel, it starts with Y. So there's a lot of these confusion. I think it's good time English linguists straighten up this language English, okay? It's not the most organized and well-thought language. It's large, it's huge, most popular language. It gives you a great advantage. You can go anywhere in the world, you can communicate, but definitely needs modification, okay? Let's learn the way it is, then your generation will modify it. U, so a unit, a university, okay? So this is the sound, the name of the letter U, where because it starts with Y sound, it's not really considered to be vowel, that U sound, okay? But this one, oo sound, is vowel sound. Oo, long oo, like food. And here you see, double O is taking the sound oo. So do not go by just letter. Listen to the sound and follow that sound. Americans just put two dots on top of U, and let's just make it longer. Ooh, food. Okay? How about this one? This is the short sound. Short sound, as in put. Okay? What is that sound here? See, that looks like a sound that we have learned earlier with an accent. That means you take the sound, just stress it. As in British English, they use this international phonetic alphabet, inverted V-like sound symbol, and it's called stress, like cup, mug, run, comfort. They all took the sound comfort. Okay, comf. Inverted E is the phonetics U. Inverted V is the phonetic symbol for the sound stressed If you don't stress it, it's gentle. That's the schwa sound. That's different. All right. Now, what else did you understand? Some of these vowels that I'm showing you are actually combination of two vowels. Let's see. See that? Here, this one starts with A and finishes with a gentle E sound. A sound. A. So these things are called diphthong. Diphthong. This is a scary name, diphthong. Don't get scared. One vowel blends into another vowel. A, I. Those are diphthongs. Those are not pure vowels. In Indian languages, Sanskrit-based languages, it's very clear. A, I, these are separated. And we have several letters for swara varna, right? Swara varna. Vowels. Each letter represents just one sound. So it's much easier, much more organized. A, I, all that are organized. In English, unfortunately, it evolved from Germanic language, took the Roman script, force-fitted there, a lot of changes. Very nice evolution, but they forgot to reorganize it. On top of that, the sounds changed because England was isolated for a long time from the mainland. So their sounds, vowel sounds changed. They call it great vowel something, okay? Great vowel transformation or something like that. Don't worry about it. Those are history. Now, this is what it is. Some of these vowel letters take two vowel letter sound one blends into another. And that's exactly what happens to this A sound, okay? A sound. Then I sound, I, that one, I, the letter I or my. Notice that. Here Y takes the sound of I. So Y acts like a vowel here, okay? I, ah, and E. I, my, hi, all that. So it's one vowel changes into another. So those are called diphthongs. And this one, U, as I said, it starts with consonant, then changes into a vowel, and because it starts with consonant, Y sound, Y, most people do not consider that to be a vowel. Unfortunate. How about this one? This one is the sound of O, okay, O, and this one is oi, like in boil, boy, oil, oi sound, okay? This is a symbol. How about this one? Ah and oo. Try it. Ow, like cow. Now, how are you? Ow. Ah changes to oo, okay? Cow. Look, here W, where it takes the sound of oo. Ow. So, let's go over this one more time. This is the sound of as in about. Repeat after me. This is long bird. This one as in bad. This one, next one, this is car. This one say. This one bed, pen. This one see. This one short sit. This one old. This one saw. This one hot, not. Americans change that to hot, not, pot. This one you, and not considered to be a vowel. This one, although that's the sound of you. This one long oo, food. This one short You have to practice the short and long. Put. This one stressed sound. Cup. Run, like that. This one I, diphthong. I. My. This one boy, oil, coil. This one ow, now, how, cow. So these are generally the vowels. There may be some triphthongs like fire, hire, etc. But you basically got the idea. If you want the full video, you can check YouTube for Mana TV videos or Spoken English 2020 videos, okay? So the long ones are easy for us because we have exactly the same kind of sounds in our languages. Let's say Hindi, Telugu, Marathi, Punjabi, Bengali, we have that a, e, oo, etc. Okay, a. Short ones are a little bit difficult. Let's go over that. E, oo. Okay, short ones. Be careful not to mix them up. If you say seat instead of sit, they're entirely different words. So be very careful in English, the short and long ones. Okay, the trick is to master the sound first. Without the schwa sound, this one, you cannot speak English. It's that simple. It's the most common sound in English. All right. Once you have then you can practice these things by keeping the lip position the same as and try to say etc. Now, how do we use all these symbols? There are also symbols for consonant sounds. There are many more. There are maybe 24 consonants. Surprising. 26 total letters, right, in English, but about 44, 45, maybe up to, if you take all the variations, maybe close to even 50 symbols, 50 different phonemes, the unit of sounds, okay? So you have to learn these sounds, and any of these letters can take some slightly different sounds. You have to learn that. So you have to learn alphabet and phonetic alphabet and the sounds. Sorry, it's not my language. If I had to design, I'm a scientist and engineer, I would design it almost like Sanskrit, okay? Maybe we will. So you use those phonetic symbols in a dictionary to explain how to pronounce it. For example, if you have this word, how do you pronounce it? Ma, this M is M. Most of the consonant sounds and phonetic symbols match. This would be mound, ow sound, mound. How about this one, the second part? T-A-I-N is pronounced as ton. That's the schwa sound. So it's not mountain. It's not mountain. It's mountain. Beautiful mountains, okay? Curtain, etc. This symbol, where do you see this symbol and which words use this symbol? Is to represent the sound. Try this sound. Above, repeat after me. Above. About, start with about. This one, taken. Between K and N, there's gentle sound. Taken, okay? It's so soft that you barely hear it. Gentle sound. That's called schwa. It's the most common sound. Here, pencil, sol. Not sill. Listen very carefully. I is taking the schwa sound here. I, in this word pencil, it takes sol, pencil, taken. So any of these vowel letters can take schwa sound, okay? In some words, not always, in some words. So be very careful. Listen to it very carefully and repeat exactly. That's the only way to improve your pronunciation accent, okay? First time you should learn it right. Okay, let's see here. It's not symbol. Look, that part here is the schwa sound. It's in blue, covered with yellow, highlighted. Symbol, do not say symbol. A symbol here. Supply, so sir, okay? Sir, you took the sound of schwa, sir, okay? How do you say this? Rhythm, thumb. Here it sounds like there's some schwa sound here, although there's no vowel letter. So English is a crazy language, okay? But it's so interesting you have to learn it. You don't have a choice. Sorry. Here, let's take the ah sound. Ah, you learned these symbols in the above chart that I showed you earlier. That's called chart of phonetic symbols of vowels. There's a chart for consonants too. There are hundreds of references for that. It gets very confusing. Let's take the simplistic way so that we can hurry up and finish this, okay? If you want to be a linguist, you have to learn all the details. If you want to be a scientist or engineer, you don't have so much time to learn all those details of English. You learn the bare minimum, pronounce correctly, and use technical words, form technical sentences. That's secondary for you, okay? Just learn bare minimum to get by and improve. All right, good. So go for this. R, ah sound. Car. This one, hard, ah sound. This one, a sound, this symbol. Cat, repeat after me. Hat. Americans call this one as ask. British call it ask. So let's go over some of those differences. This one, Americans call it fast. Americans call this one grass. British call it fast. Here, grass, okay? So Americans use this symbol to pronounce some words, not everything, some symbols. Okay, short a sign. Pen, test, fell, sell, let, repeat. This one is long a sound. Pain, taste, fail, sail, late. But do not say fail or chair. No, chair. Okay, how about this one? Short I sound. Sit, slip, fill. Repeat after me. Rich, ship. Here it's long E sound. This is the phonetic symbol for long E. This one, seat, sleep, feel, reach, sheep. So you see, short and long are very different. How do you pronounce that? Using this phonetic symbol hints given in dictionary. Remember, whenever you have this symbol, that's the accent symbol, the syllable after that must be pronounced louder. So try pronouncing this. Believe, B short, B, leave. This is how the phonetic symbols are used. Okay, let's go for some more examples. Repeat. Repeat after me. Repeat. 11. I. My. High. I. This one. Bite. Bite. How about this sign? This is the symbol for aw sound. Got, dot, job, lot, not, pot. Americans say it with more open ah. Got, dot, job, lot, not, pot. Okay? O and O sound basically is the sound of O. Go, no, O, oh, I see, oh, cold, home, all, saw, caught. Okay? That's the sound of this symbol. Long O sound. O, door, for. This one, short sound. Put. Look. Look, here's double O, but it's not look, it's look. This one, cook, book, very short sound, all right? Here this long oo sound, rule, you, two, boots, moon. You have to repeat these things. This is ah sound, ah, run, fun, truck, comfort, okay? And this is the sound of U, as I said. This is the symbol of Y, okay, in phonetic symbol. So that and U put together U. Unfortunately, this is not really a vowel sound because it starts with Y. Unit, duty, youth, use, sound of U. All right, just a few more. Sound, bird, okay? First, learn, sound, heard, dirty, butter, water. Now, last R is not pronounced in British words, British English. How would you pronounce that? Butter, water. Americans call it butter, water. Those fine details you learn if you go to one of those places or look up the dictionary, okay? A vowel letter can take the sound of another letter. For example, busy, I gave you that. Surface, A takes the sound of is, surface. Women, many people mispronounce it. It's called women, not woman. W-O-M-E-N, O takes E sound, women, all right? Parent, and this one is oven, oven. You should find on YouTube something called The Chaos by Gerard Trinité. It's a very interesting poem that shows how many exceptions are there in English language, how they have to use different sounds for the same letter. The same letter can take many sounds, and many sounds are represented by the same letter. Okay? English can be confusing, but stay with me. I'll make it very simple for you. I thank you very much for watching our program, Spoken English 2020, sponsored by APSSDC. In the next lesson,